Few days after government put in place some measures to curtail the excesses of the protest, economic activities have returned to most parts of the state. However, one noticeable trend is the activities of some persons who, in the name of EndSARS protests, engage in looting warehouses, as evident in some parts of Benin City.
They started this thing around 10 o'clock in the morning. Until 3:30, we did not see any security apparatus to come and rescue us.
Made they enter the warehouse, made away with any goods they can. Our system, laptop, scattered everywhere.
They looted goods of worth almost 40 million because the pallet starts from here. So you can imagine the height of this stacking, what it is now.
I'm begging the government, the governor, let him come to my aid. I'm owing the bank, I'm owing the company that supply me these goods. It's when they supply me these goods, I sell and return their money.
For these respondents, the consequences of these acts is enormous, be it economic, psychological, spiritual, or otherwise.
Whether Christian or Muslim religion or traditional, you can't justify stealing, you can't justify looting. It's an ungodly act, and so it's condemnable.
The protests we saw before it was hijacked were peaceful protests. You stay in a particular place, make your point known. Of course, the youths were praised, were lauded for engaging in peaceful protests. That protest did not take the life of anyone. It caused some inconveniences, no doubt, particularly to those who ply such roads. But it was not condemned at all.
The BRT buses that were burnt down in Lagos. As we speak today, we hear that commuters are stranded in Lagos. So you see that what they have done now is now also a problem, to the citizens themselves. So we advise people, to always be conscious of what we do, even though we are angry.
The protest was just towards the emancipation of the people. We are ambassadors of peace.
They urge the perpetrators to desist, as failure to heed may attract severe consequence.
The criminal code is very clear. There are settled provisions in our laws, sufficient provisions that guide against looting. Stealing itself, it's a kind of looting, is a kind of stealing. And then for some of these persons, they went further to damage in the course of looting. So malicious damage is also provided for in our criminal code.
We want to use this opportunity to call on everybody, the genuine protesters and even those that even hijacked the entire process, to be calm.
The state government has, however, put in place stringent measures to restore normalcy. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.